Hey, yo, I appreciate y'all sending it to me, man. I was in the gym with Lincoln all day. And it's funny because yesterday Canelo was a duck. Now today it's like, oh, PBC, PBC, PBC. I'll tell you this, man. I'll simplify it for y'all and I'll come back tomorrow. I'm a little bit exhausted. Got to rejuvenate, recover. And, but this is basically, I mean, we're going to get the fights. I'm excited. I'm going to get the fights. I'm going to pay my little $80 and I'm going to watch the fights. So I'm not complaining from a fan's perspective, but the reality is this is basically like your, like you owe your Connect money, but you spend his money thinking you can hit a lick with his money, and now you got to pay him back, so you get desperate as a businessman. This is basically you have a business and you doubling down on what you think can work, but it absolutely doesn't. You know what I mean? You don't get the return you want. Canelo put HBO out of business. Canelo was breaking even with the zone. What you think he gonna do with PBC, man? This is just simply PBC's and Al Haymon inability to produce a star. It's simply that. They're gonna sacrifice Jamal Charlo. They're gonna sacrifice Errol Spence, and they better hope David Benavidez and Canelo blows it through the roof. They need 2 million people at least to buy David Benavidez Canelo. It's simply that. So a lot of things have to happen. Errol Spence got to beat Terrence Crawford. If that doesn't happen, the plan is shattered, you know, and I'm not rooting against it. I'm just being literal. You know what I mean? PBC is on life support. You know, they got 300 fighters and no stars. Ryan Garcia and Tank made that fight. There's not nothing in their stable that they can create. So now they done overpay Canelo, and now they got to sit back and wait and hope they get the return on it. They better hope 1.5 million people buy that Jamal Charlo fight. You know what I mean? You better hope 1.4, 1.5 buy that Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence fight. But I ain't heard nothing since $1 million worth of game. Tomorrow will be day 5 since that came out, and there's been no programming, no interviews, no nothing. Like, how are people supposed to, you know, you got to hit that 1.5 mark. You know what I mean? I think they're about 500,000 right now. I think they're in that realm right now. But they got to do more. You got to cross promote. The NBA draft was today. You know what I mean? Errol Spence should have been with Mark Cuban, you know what I mean, in the war room. You know what I mean? Did a promo there. Terrence Crawford, they don't have a professional team. Did anybody get drafted from Creighton? I don't know. But maybe he has a favorite NBA team. He should have been in the war room with them. You know, I don't know, but there's millions of eyes on that number 1 pick. You know, 7'5", 220. So, but anyways, man, it's just no promotion on this fight, dog. You know what I mean? It's dead. If it wasn't for YouTube creating narratives and doing that, but at the end of the day, man, black media is just going to jump on the other side. Now, I swear yesterday or last week, Canelo was a duck. I swear he was a duck yesterday. But now he's a genius, right? He's just going to bankrupt PBC, man. It's no mega fights out there that can sustain it, you know? He sustained Oscar. They went out of business because they couldn't sustain it. Because if Canelo's doing millions of views, millions of buys, it would be a bidding war. There's no bidding war for Canelo. Remember, Bob Arum snuck backdoor to get Tyson Fury, right? Because it was profitable. Bob Arum snuck backdoor to get Manny Pacquiao because it was profitable. There's nobody competing against PBC to get Canelo. But y'all don't run businesses, so y'all don't really understand what I'm actually trying to teach you guys. And like I said, you'll never know PBC goes out of business because Al Haymon owns the fighters. So he's going to tell them to cut their pay and do what they do. But after this Canelo experiment, he has no stars. Nobody sells tickets by themselves. Tank needed Ryan Garcia. Single-handedly, Tank can't sustain PBC. You know, he doesn't sell 1 million pay-per-views by himself. You know what I mean? And he's a criminal now. So, oh, he's a criminal. No, he's in jail. That makes him a criminal, guys. Be literal. Tell the truth. People are going to be turned off by him. The Bible Belt won't buy his fights. As simple as that. So y'all go ahead and have a good day. I appreciate y'all sending it to me. I just did the overview. I'll break down the numbers with y'all. But the pro PBC guys, I mean, good luck. I wish y'all well. You know what I mean? But when and if Deontay Wilder, who's in camp, he's in Miami. So when he's in Miami, he's training with Joey and Malik. So he's in camp. I believe he's in camp. You know, he done formed Voltron with his team. So, but if Deontay Wilder has to go elsewhere to get money, because last year Steven Espinoza didn't want the Deontay Wilder fight. He was offered the Wilder fight and turned it down. I'm talking about after, what is it? After he fought on the 15th or something, the 11th or the 10th or something like that. Showtime was offered the fight, another Deontay Wilder fight, and they chose not to do it because Wilder wasn't profitable for them at the moment. So they need some type of name to generate some buzz and sell tickets and sell pay-per-views. So we'll see, man. It's a lot riding on this Terrence Crawford-Errol Spence fight. It's a lot riding. They got to sell high millions pay-per-views, and Errol Spence has to win. It's simple as that, man. So anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys. Peace, man.